really sick, right?
Never heard.
Chaz can't do that. You?
What the fuck? You got an afro and everything. I'm trying to do some.
Misleading life.
I feel like you've heard.
Have you played it before?
Yes.
Sure.
It's on the same track as This Is America. Want to press your speaker now? Oh, God. All right.
I gotta do homework before coming here.
Life's a test, honey.
Every day, apparently.
Sly Stone shit.
But it's for Halloween.
You guys don't even know, like, this is the beginning. You guys are she's sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? I'm making fucking B-roll, okay?
I'm here. I showed up.
What are we listening to?
I'm participating.
This is called good content.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is gonna be great. All right, you ready?
Let's get it.
Harmon Warhol Show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Harmon Warhol bringing another episode of the Harmon Warhol Show. And today I have two special guests. Not one, I have two. I have Kol Adele Nails and Hennessy Williams photo.
Yeah.
Coming to you live. I have no idea who they really are. And today is our first day of getting to know each other. And I hope we have some more laughs in the future.
Absolutely.
And let's start and continue it from today. One thing I wanted to bring it to people's attention, they're actually you guys are creating a studio, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's a space.
So our space is called YBS Studios, Yields Black Success. It's going to be a safe haven for our artists.
Okay.
Black artists, in particular. Because we figured that in the world, there's not a place for black creators to just come and be themselves and just be free. So that's what we want.
Yeah.
So pretty much you got a nail salon in there, rug tuffing, crochet, and then photography. But we do have a section, if you paint, you can come there, lay your tarp down, paint.
Yeah,
if you draw, come down, put your headphones in, zone out.
Yeah. So if anything, like I said, so like a space, because like look at me in my situation right now. I need some more space. You know what I mean? These cameras making everything look a lot bigger. You know what I mean? 'Cause people come in here. I like it. It's just kind of smaller than I thought. It looks bigger on YouTube.
Of course.
Yeah. So if you got a podcast, you want to come down, set up. We can build your set the way you want it.
Yeah.
And build it up, tear it down, boom, one day. But we want it to be for you to feel safe.
Yeah.
And just for you to
Absolutely.
freely create and not be judged, but to be pushed.
Yep,
Okay.
everyone involved in the space has their own eye, has their own thoughts, and so we all push each other, give each other input, but for the most part it's just the feeling, the vibe of being in a space where you see someone making a rug, someone making a sweater, someone getting their nails done, and all the art is just flowing through the room. Like it's...
Yeah, have you guys ever been in situations like that before?
Yes.
Yeah?
I have not.
You have not? Okay.
So,
what about you?
I come from Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
So my mentor, Jeremiah Bishop, on Friday Focused, had that space where I can just come freely and just do what I need to do. But also he worked at a place called Lacuna Loft where it was just nothing but floors of artists. No matter what the craft was, just building.
So what kind of were you a part of or see any difficulties of keeping that kind of business or space open, or at least just calm and open or pleasant, how you guys were saying you guys are creating a setting, a vibe? Was were there any problems that you could learn from to continue to the next space?
Yeah, so some issues was people that wasn't wanted would come in and cause a riffraff.
Yeah.
It was just mainly everyone being held accountable for their actions and their tenants or their guests.
Yeah.
But other than that, because it's such a tight space between us, it's like literally just one unit. We all are our own security. We all are our own independent brands, so we know how to carry each other, carry themselves.
So how you I guess so called a vet people into before coming into the space? Is it just a conversation, or is it just just people only?
So far, we've started off with people that we know, people we've related to. Fortunate for me, most of the people in my family are creatives in their own right. So we've kind of come together, trying not to waste the talent that we've been born with. But just venturing out, we've for me going to school, I've met other artists. Just being out in the world,
Where'd you go to school?
So to get my nail license, I went to what's the school called? California Beauty and Art, or Cosmetology and Beauty. So it's on March and West. So that's where I went, did my 600 hours in and out, easy.
Let me see your nails.
I miss
Those
one.
are fine. I saw it from far away. I'm like, I was about to hit him because I thought it was a real spider and shit.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, sorry about the spiders.
Definitely learned a lot of...
That's real. That's dope. I like that shit.
Yeah, but being in that space where you're with a lot of people who are either there trying to just get their certificate because they've been doing nails for years. Or people who are fresh babies, haven't picked up a nail brush. So you get to learn a lot of people's different experiences. Some people are hand artists that do the intricate faces and everything else. I went to school with those people. I've also went to school with people who bust out acrylic toes like nothing. So I've just in school in general.
Y'all do men's feet?
I do. That's what I specialize in, actually.
Oh, men's feet?
Yeah, I specialize in pedicures and manicures, and also gel extensions. So that's where I live.
Do you work with any OnlyFans models?
Not yet. Not yet. But I'm not opposed to it, honestly.
I need to get this account running. I already got a place to go to get these feet
Absolutely.
right, bro.
I specialize in the spa experience.
I'll throw the money back into y'all space, man.
I'm here for it.
So that's what I was going to go into. So what about revenue? Is this a space you guys running out and you guys are just at your own money, or is it just is it going to be commonplace to build funds for this?
So right now we're renting a space off El Dorado and Magnolia, 1045 North El Dorado Street is where we're at, Unit 1. The goal is to eventually own our own space so that it can be something bigger.
Okay, so this is just the beginning of going. So
fresh babies in this.
Yeah.
So of course a lot of what's being put into it is our own sweat, blood, tears. Our 9-to-5 jobs are funding our creative life, which is how most people start off with. But the end goal is to have our own lot and build something on it, or purchase our own warehouse and make it what we want it to be. But yeah, we're starting off fresh right now.
It's almost like you guys are going more into real estate than actually the creative almost when you're doing this venture, right?
It's a little bit of both.
What you think about it, you have to know about that, right?
Yeah, it feels like that because you need to know the correct amount of square footage you need.
Yeah.
And then from there, how much each person would need. So definitely you need to know some real estate in it, but our end goal is to build something for the community.
Yeah. So so it's pretty much you guys are running out because you're doing the nails. You say so you do the photos, you do photos, and you do anything else? Just the photos, video. I seen you out there on the car show, right? Is that what I met you? Yeah.
So
right when you said Chicago, and I was just okay, because I was I know I met this dude, bro. You know what I mean? So, I meet a lot of people, so I'm I know I talked to him before, bro. And then when you said Chicago, I'm all right, he was the right person.
So
and you were all spazzed up in your fucking profile pic, bro. So I was just I don't remember seeing this nigga in a suit last time.
Nah, that was my wedding picture.
Okay.
The last time he was in a suit.
But I do the photography, I do videography a little bit. I shoot weddings, portraits, but mainly right now we have a one-stop shop. So whatever she designs, I can shoot that product shot right there.
Yeah. So that's what I'm getting into, because that's how they can go hand in hand. Because a lot of the times photos are things to, promote things and stuff like that. So as you're promoting a certain type of art, or you're a type of artist, you know what I mean? Either or, like, because if you're taking a photo of a thing, or you're taking a person or whatever, like. Those kind of go hand in hand, and that's how you can create revenue, at least either between the artists, or it could be from outside resources coming in. Like, I want to get my nails did now. That shit looks good as fuck.
Me and him collab all the time. Especially because I make custom press-ons.
Mm-hmm.
So he always will come up to me with an idea in his head, or how he wants the set to look, and then it's like, I need pink stilettos with some glitter on it, and I need a little flower design. And I'm like,
okay, so I can see you're almost like doing set work, like, you know what I mean, like creating for the set and stuff. So so I get how that's also, because you guys are building a lot. You said you were building. What were you building before? A pedicure? Because when you told me when we were talking about it, I was like, so you're getting pedicures?
No, so right now
I was like, so wait, y'all coming at 3 because you got a pedicure appointment, nigga? I'm like, all right, your feet ain't even gonna be in the fucking video, but yeah, whatever you gotta do, how we to get ready. Like.
So right now, in the space, so our grand open's gonna be October 30th. So I'm getting the room ready, her room. So I'm building a pedicure station. It's gonna be like a raised platform. She already has the chair, the bowl. We just need that, and then her desk is coming later. Her chair is coming later. So I'm trying to, instead of buying a lot of stuff, I'm trying to make it so that everything is.
And those skills will come in handy when you guys are taking photos and stuff and creating sets. You know, after a while, you see, like, Aaron, right? Too, like, he even, like, he makes a jungle back set. You know, he takes some photos after a while, but then you get tired of it. Yeah, I get to do something.
And that's what I do. I can build my own set because I've done it in Florida.
Okay, Carmen, San Diego. Chicago, Florida, California. You see, where's New York? Tell me the New York story, bro.
Oh man, the New York story. I got a New York story actually.
See, that's I'm on, baby. I'm on, bro. 2 podcasts. I'm on, bro. No, go ahead.
Yeah, over here.
Yeah.
So as a kid, I went to New York.
What are you running from? No, it's
photography. I'm running from photography. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Now I just got buddies all over New York, and like I'll go out there, travel with them, and visit them. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. So where you guys both from?
So I'm actually from here. I'm from Stockton, born and raised. And then Hennessy's from Chicago.
Okay, yeah, he said that,
And then we spent 6 years in Florida together. Okay. And that's where we got married.
Oh, okay, for sure. So how'd you guys meet each other?
Online.
Yeah.
Okay. Why you say it like that? I mean, shit.
So
the dark ages, online.
Like really,
from 6 years ago, it's a little bit more weird, I guess. No.
So we've been together since 2011. We met on this very niche app called Fun for Mobile.
Wait, what?
Fun for Mobile. It's a really old app.
Fun for Mobile.
It used to be a ringtone app.
Yeah, you would download your ringtones on it, like back in the
All right, this is over. We're good. No, I'm just kidding.
So it was a ringtone app.
You said a ringtone. I'm like, a ringtone app.
Yeah.
Yo, was Kiss Me Through the Phone. Kiss Me Through the Phone.
Remember Tag?
Kiss Me Through the Phone.
Remember Tag?
Uh-huh.
Tag.
Tag? Oh, Tag. Yeah,
Tag.
Oh, Tag?
TAGG. So that used to be like another app too.
Okay.
Where people would go and like kick it on. So
okay, I don't know that. Okay,
yeah,
for sure.
Pretty much
it was like
MySpace.
How long ago was this?
2011.
Damn, bro. So y'all know each other for a minute then.
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 27.
27? Damn, nigga, fucking, you was like 17 and shit? Okay, then how?
32.
32? Okay. Oh, right now, okay.
Yeah.
11 years ago?
Yeah, no.
Damn, black don't crack my nigga, but still, nigga, she was saying.
No, I'm 32 right now. So, it started as a friendship, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Super dope friendship. He's always been a photographer. I just barely found my passion in nails maybe about 3 years ago, but him going through photography school in Chicago, and me finishing up high school and figuring out what I want to do in college. Like, we had been there for each other, just as each other's confidants for 3 years. And then it got time for me to leave Delta and figure out where I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And so we had the real conversation, like, is this a thing or not? Like, are we really about to do this? Because this is my time to move out of California if that's what I want to do.
Yeah, to have a past to look back on and be happy about.
Right. If me and you are gonna actually go for this for real, and not just be some long distance, tell your girlfriend I'll say happy birthday type stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So we decided to move to Florida because his brother already lived there, and then my mom's oldest brother lived there as well, so it was easy for my mom to let me go.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, someone's there to watch her. She's
to keep in contact. Pull up when you are. Right. Like, hey, can you drive by that?
Because I'm the oldest, so my mom wasn't trying to let me go nowhere. I had to pave the way, and now my sister lives in Florida now, and easy peasy.
At 18 years old? Or was it 20 years old? You said after Delta. So
I was 21 when I left.
Yeah, okay.
When I left. My sister, she did that as soon as she left high school.
Because through that 21 to 27 age, would you say, like, that kind of develops kind of who you are? Like,
absolutely. I feel like if I would have never left, I would not be the person that I am. We probably would never have gotten married.
Yeah.
Just seeing the world and how everything is. Stockton is a very small place when you grow up in it, especially when you don't leave the South Side most of your life either.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I be tripping on that, but yeah.
Right. Then to go to Orlando, and it's 30-minute drive to go anywhere. The grocery store. Work. Like,
I mean, people don't understand how far Miami and Orlando is. Like, I mean, I get it, guys. I get it, like
3 to 4 hour drive. From
but it's fucking just space and just water, and you're just like, what the fuck? And what's Okeechobee and Jupiter?
See, so when I first heard of Jupiter, people was like, "Oh yeah, drive to Jupiter." Like, stop trying to send me off. And I'm put in the direction like, oh shit, it is a place called Jupiter. All right, cool.
In Okeechobee, I think, or was it? What was it?
Ocoee?
Ocoee?
Is it Ocoee? I don't fucking know.
I mean, that's a place too. I don't know if we're talking about the same place.
I don't know. It don't matter, but I'm just saying people don't understand and everything because I spent let me see, my bad, 19 to 22, 23. I spent that in Indiana. Yeah, so like.
So it wasn't that far from me.
Yeah, from Chicago, Indiana, New Albany. And then but we would I've been to Chicago. I've been to a lot of the Midwest, like Cincinnati, Ohio, or Cincinnati, Ohio. Except drove through Cleveland, but I've been to Cincinnati a bunch. Kentucky, fucking through Atlanta, Louisiana. You just go out there, North Carolina. But yeah, people just don't understand like. The segregation, the times that they're back on, it's just like we're the most newest place probably in the world, California, and like these people are 10 years behind in like the culture, and but at the same time, there's different ways to live and go about life in those areas too, which where we're ignorant towards, where you're like those things don't apply to you or they do apply to people, you know what I mean? It's a bigger deal because like think about like when you guys live in Florida, you know what I mean? Like hurricanes are real.
Like there's certain places a black person can't go to.
You don't go.
Yeah.
Still to this day.
Yeah.
Like you'll see the flag and don't cross it.
Yeah.
Once you leave metropolitan anywhere in Florida, it's all conservative and white outside of that. So I always
I lived in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, you live in the good part.
Yeah, I know.
So like there's
pass the jerk chicken. The oxtail.
I'm telling you.
But no, there's places in Florida where there's no street lights, and you just see a Confederate flag waving.
Yeah.
Trump flag waving. Just
proudly.
Yeah.
And it's like, not going down there.
Yeah, bro. I lived that shit. I was in Indiana, brother. Like, bro, it's so funny. I want to make this a bit because I go out to Indiana, right? And when I get there, people were like, that's around after 2008, 2010-ish. It's just like, or let's say 2009 or whatever, Obama's already president. And then I got my own teammates, I played baseball, saying like, oh, you voted for Obama just because he's black. You know what I mean? Just like a parent statement or whatever. And whether it doesn't matter if it's true or not. I mean, like, yeah, and there's more to it, but whatever.
Absolutely.
But then when I come back to California, I'm talking to my cousins, after, Obama, like, Trump's running and everything, I'm letting them like, and y'all know he has a chance. And they're like, it's preposterous. There's no way that Trump. And I'm like, nah, nigga, y'all know. And that's what I like the back vice versa thing where I try to tell people in California, like, oh yeah, you're so woke and lifted and no shit, but you haven't been living at these places where
I was in the voter line with people who voted for Trump.
Yeah.
I was in Florida voting for Hillary because who else?
No, yeah.
And knew full well.
Yeah, votes don't matter. But anyway, no.
Don't matter.
Tell me why.
No, I'm just fucking around. I'm not, but I am. But it's just like, it's just so funny to me. It's just like how ignorant that even like California people like they're like, oh, I'm so like I know about fucking air pollution and global climate, like global warming and stuff. But I'm like, you don't know certain other people like because there's even black people out there who are more conservative and everything, and you have to understand where they live and what they're doing and how that affects them in their part of the world. And I'm not saying I don't think anything is right or wrong. I'm just saying don't be so perturbed or like set off because I'm like, you don't know these niggas, like people don't take the time to like, bro, if you're in the middle of the country, bro, and fucking you can't buy alcohol on Sunday, you're like, you think different. So just chill.
That's how Wisconsin is. Like after it's like 10 o'clock, you can't buy alcohol.
Yeah, bro.
And it's
a
weird.
Different way to live life, bro. And then you can stay out at the bar at 4 a.m. though on Saturday.
Yeah, but then again, people out here don't know what transportation is. Public transportation. It's like, in Chicago, these buses run 24/7. These trains run 24/7. When I got out here, I was like, there's no buses. There's no trains. How am I getting around?
Yeah, it's a whole different perspective.
Like, I need a car. Like, no, I shouldn't need a car. Like, this is what the city is trying to make money off of. Like, you need this.
Yeah, it's different. It's just a whole different. So that's why I always just try to tell people it's just like it's different for everybody and everything.
I always advocate for people to just leave wherever their home place is. Leave. Go to the opposite.
So what brings you guys back?
Yo,
I'm so good, bro. I'm so good.
So check it. She's like, yo, after we get married, let's move back to my home. I was like, all right, cool. Why?
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
Well, if we have a child, we're gonna need help. I'm like, all right, makes sense. Right. That makes sense because if I'm working, you're working. Daycare is not finna like. Nah,
I don't even. The thing is, not even the money on that part. I just don't even feel. I don't feel confident. Feel comfortable, confident leaving. It's not even like 1 or 2 times, but I'm saying you're doing this shit on a daily basis. Like
I don't know what
something bad going.
I don't know what they're gonna be teaching my kid. I don't know if they're gonna be changing them.
Even if they have the greatest intentions, it'll be like, hey, we don't do that here though.
So I'm like, I'd rather have my child around, someone I know who's gonna have my intentions and is gonna take care of my child. So I was like, that makes sense. Yeah. And she don't do the code, so I was like, all right.
Yeah, we had a choice to go back to Chicago or to come to California. And what I do not do as a California girl is snow.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
I love snow.
I had to literally.
Hey, bro, it's here. You just gotta wait for it, bro. It's in Tahoe.
You gotta. Thank you. I had to explain to this man, like,
bro, what are you talking about? I've been in Indiana and I skid in fucking snow and slid on ice, bro. Hey, guess what? Don't need it.
Won't be doing.
I like to visit it. I enjoy it. Hey, I
can do a day trip.
That's what everyone says, though.
No, bro, I want to be cold and miserable, bro, like a real human being.
It's not cold and miserable.
I like my 4 seasons.
Right? I need winter, spring, summer, fall. And in Florida, it's summer, junior, what the fuck, and back to summer. Because the hurricane is like, what the fuck? And then it's still hot. December is like...
It get cold for 2 weeks in between Christmas and New Year.
Bro, it gets cold as fuck out here in fucking December, January, February.
He doesn't think 50 is cold as fuck.
So last year it was cold.
It's like your dick shriveled up all the time, or what?
Nah, it's like I put my cardigan on. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm wearing this all day.
I'm already not even agreeing. You got a cardigan, nigga.
I'm like, that's gonna be cold all day. Nah, 12 o'clock rolls around.
Fucking flannels, bro, and fucking fucking hoodies, bro.
Then look, 12 o'clock rolls around. I'm like, shit, it's hot.
Over like, man, when do I get to wear my boots, man?
That work. I need some Tim's on. It's December. Where's the snow?
He said Chicago. He won't let go. You guys, fucking pizza sucks, man.
They do.
I'm sorry. I just added fuel to the heart.
You are. But no, it's like it's a culture shock once you come from the middle and then you travel all the way to the west or you travel all the way to the east and you vice versa yourself. it's a culture shock because the food is different. You gotta try to find this place again.
Yeah.
Because
What's your favorite type of food, though? You better not say anything Hispanic, bro.
nah, that's the problem.
Because this is the best place, bro, California.
Born in Chicago, like you don't meet people from the island.
What do you mean?
Like you don't meet Jamaicans. Like you meet Jamaicans, but you don't meet.
Yeah. Now I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And then like if you're born over here, like you don't meet those people. So all you know is pretty much Spanish food because.
But we just know Mexican food really, because we don't, like when you go to Florida, bro. I'm like, you guys got a Nicaraguan spot, you got a Puerto Rican spot.
When I tell
you
you,
got different.
I was so upset that I couldn't find an authentic Mexican place.
It's so hard in Florida. People don't even understand. Like it's super difficult.
I said
super
y'all
difficult.
don't have
I'm telling you, I live there. Yeah, it's
You
super.
don't-
I do.
But the thing
just from
is,
Stockton, you don't have a taco truck?
but the thing is, you got like Puerto Rican food, you got Jamaican food, you got like Caribbean food. It's
And they be taking long as fuck, my nigga.
but when you see the right people back there, like you see them going through the
The
motion.
food's great. The food's always great. I'm never gonna complain about the food. I'm
And
just
I was
saying.
fortunate enough to live with 2 separate Haitian women.
Bro, Haitian food, bro, shit.
Oh,
Then I came over here, I'm like, yo, I need some jerk chicken. It's like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
hard.
I did.
That's rare, bro. You gotta you gotta go to the hood. I'm not going.
nah.
I'll stay with my
It's so-
veggie patties, my nigga. No, I'm just kidding.
It's but the best part is like all the stores are the same with just different names.
What do you mean?
Like you got so in Chicago we got Jules Osco, red, and it's like a 10. Out there you got Albertsons, and over here you got Albertsons, which is red. It's the same color pattern.
Safeway.
Safeway.
Yeah.
It's the same company, but
Okay,
just
yeah.
different.
Well,
So
like, isn't it like Carl's Jr., but then over
It's Hardee's out
Hardee's,
there.
yeah, Hardee's. I
It's
fuck
the
with
same
Hardee's.
thing.
and so
But
we
some of the
got
Hardee's though, the Hardee's don't mix and match with the Mexican shit though.
No.
They do the Mexican shit in the West Coast, and then Hardee's is just like we double down on patties. And
so
shit.
we'll have
That's so fucking funny, bro. Y'all know Zaxby's and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's churches, or not churches? It's
that's Raising Cane's.
Cane's. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I
But
said.
it's
People
so
are like, oh, this is shit. I'm like, nigga, Zaxby's
It's
is,
Zaxby's.
and they got more delicious treats.
And the only reason why you like it is because you can taste that they freshly put it through some grease.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
it.
That shit. Yeah.
So like we'll have White Castles, but then they'll have
Crystals.
Crystals.
Crystals is
But
fire.
they don't.
bro.
So White Castles use ketchup, Crystals uses mustard. I'm like, this is the same fucking thing.
Bro, hey, Crystals, right? Or wait, am I thinking the right thing? Am I?
Square patty,
Maybe, I don't know.
Those sliders.
right? Sliders. That's all you're eating is sliders.
Okay, maybe,
you
maybe,
can't
maybe.
eat it sober. You got to eat it drunk. Because it's
Yeah,
absorbing all the liquor.
Yeah, that's so crazy how they do that shit, bro.
Like,
hey, okay,
they're marketing the
but
same
on the
thing.
East Coast, though, this is what I noticed, especially with the drinking culture, why it changes and it's different, right? So, watching sports, right? And sports is a big ass deal, especially when you're watching the playoffs or you're watching the fucking Super Bowl or the playoffs for any sport or whatever, right? You know, you get off of work around 5 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
The games are already started, the big games, and that's when people go get wings and shit and everything.
Yeah.
And then you're drinking all the way there, and that place is shuts down to a bar. Where in California, we all go back home after work, wait till 7, 8, and then go out to go see the game into the bar. Like that's why I was trying to tell people, like my homies and shit. I'm like, it's so weird. Like we're already out finishing our lunch while the finals are starting or getting going or whatever,
Right,
and then we just go from there to the bar when everybody usually out here, we all wait till the game is over, 9,
Let me
10.
go home, take a shower first.
Watch the game. Nah, you're out. Like you, like nigga,
Yeah.
we all meeting after work, nigga.
Absolutely.
Like
How-
everybody meets after
what
work most of the
restaurant?
time. Yeah, at the restaurants. Like it's crazy because out here it's not really. It's not
No.
like an after work kind of thing. You know.
So I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
But the another big difference is the water. The drinking water changes the food too.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, cause like I'm a '90s baby, so out the faucet.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Drink the water from Chicago. Drink the water from Florida. Drink the water from here. It's different
Yeah.
because whatever's in the water, the minerals, whatever.
What do you think is better? That's what that's all I'm trying to get to. You're telling me all this science shit or
Yeah,
whatever.
I would say
Like, for the
Florida.
minerals and like graphite. You're like, nigga, okay.
Florida. I would say
Florida? It's right there by the ocean and shit. So it's got to come through, right?
I would say Florida probably has from my experience, the best, out the faucet, I'm thirsty, what kind of water.
Yeah. My homie Mark does the same thing, and he lived in like Texas and I think northern, and he says he really enjoys actually when he like lived in Alameda, like the Bay Area. I don't know. He said it's like a fresh lake or whatever. Like that's why I don't know. He's looked more into it. He's always drink faucet water, but yeah, I don't.
I guess it's the same thing as
so you know, I'm guessing the way you.
And according to him, I have the worst immune system for it.
What do you mean?
As in, like, because I didn't drink enough faucet water as a kid, now I would get sick. Like,
I kind of agree, but not really, because me and my family all like have like I feel like my bro science is way more correct than their actual science that they bring and data, but I'm like, I don't trust your resources. I've been to college, I know statistics, you can make them form into anything, like literally like medical or like whatever. But the thing is, like, so they're all like, they go to the doctor all the time. They get checkups, and I do, but not as routinely as they do, right? And they're on way more medications. They have and again, I'm a young, healthy male, right? I'm 32 years old, so I got ways to go until I got some defects. What I'm saying is, though, is I do not I get sick max maybe one time a year, maybe once, and it's not even if I get a flu, it's like a couple days, like I'm actual sick. Any other time, it's self-indulged, like I did it, I made myself sick, like drinking, like it's never like, oh, I got a cold, like or the flu, and I've put myself in way more riskier, dirty, like you kind of have to, and I'm like, y'all are super squeaky clean, and right when you get a little dirt on you, look what the fuck happens.
Taking out the game.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
He never gets sick. Once every 5 years. Me, like clockwork, I'm spending sick time. I'm in the bed, I'm incapacitated, I got strep throat or tonsillitis or stuff every year, never fails.
Yeah, me never. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Way to go, bro. See, spreading germs, bro. You're a fucking germ, bro. Humans are bacteria, bro. You need that's why you drink fermented fucking kombucha, bro. It's more bacteria in your gut.
Still know what kombucha is.
You know what kombucha is?
That's great for you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna you are down, bro. Just to let you know, most people think like you. I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying you're like everybody else. I'm just saying you're probably actually more correct, and I'm just more lucky. Kombucha, I don't even really know what it is to the extent, but pretty much it's just like.
Is it water or liquor?
Huh?
Is it water or liquor?
It's both, but it's actually you can make alcohol kombucha. This is an alcohol-free one, and pretty much the reason why is because people like when you make alcohol, you're fermenting it, beer and all that stuff. You're like letting it sit, like those fruits and like like same thing like wine and everything like that.
Gotcha.
So you're using those bacteria to put in your gut, and you're just like probiotics and stuff into your gut and everything like that. So it's supposed to help your insides. And so what is it? Let me see. I'm trying to say, it's alcohol extracted. I'm trying to think of some things that good for certified B Corp, good for
the body.
Yeah, I don't even know. But pretty much it's like kombucha, look it up. It's good for your gut, help your bowels. It's important.
That's all I need to know.
You gotta put bacteria into your body. You gotta put bacteria into your body.
What's it looking at me for?
That's fucking science, though. I'm just saying, it's science. It's super, like, it's not even me making shit up. It's real. It's something real. Just letting people know. It's not directed towards you, but I'm just letting
Are you sure?
Okay, so here's a question. Here we can go and skip it off. So, you work with nails. Like, so what was the official title?
I'm a nail technician.
Nail technician. Okay, I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if it broadened or anything. So nail technician, right? And you said you specialize. You do like feet, right? Or men's feet, or just feet in general.
Right. So I create a spa experience.
Okay.
Way better than going to like one of those mom and pop chop shops that you always see one on every corner.
It's got a fucking a line, like a, what is it?
One on every corner, right. Yeah. But the thing with those is they're not the cleanest, they're not the most sanitary, they can't give you the Instagram nails that you see all over the place. You gotta go to a specialist, like myself or one of my colleagues, to get exactly what you need. And because we've been to school more recently and taking it seriously, we are way cleaner. More sanitary, more personalized. It's for me, it's the you time that I provide. I provide the ambiance. and the relaxation. So a lot of people come to me for their 2-3 hours of just, I ain't gotta worry about my kids hollering at me, my husband asks me what's for dinner, or, you know, I take care of your feet. You walk on them every day.
All day long. Important.
If your toenails are not right, your feet will hurt. And as soon as I get in there and give you some love, walking straight, shoulders back, like...
Starts with the little things.
Every time. So that's what I provide. Just... comfort and relaxation.
And you have a bunch of just a different assortment of clients, like
absolutely.
So it's not just specifically women. It could go to male, or is it?
No, I have both male and female clients.
Okay.
And both pedicure and manicures. I do more hands because I'm still trying to get my pedicure station right the way I want it. But I do both. I have men that get gel manicures and acrylics. I have women that only get plain. Clear coats. I do it all from top to bottom. I do long extensions, really short natural nails, and then when you really want to party, I got the custom press-ons as well if you just want it for a day or two. So wide variety. So
going into this question from how I was asking it is, so you work with a lot of different people, males, and you essentially you could be working with men's feet at sometimes.
Yes.
You take photos of a lot of women.
No feet fetish.
No, I'm not just saying. I'm not saying with other business, but I'm saying, how do you guys deal with that? How you guys have to work with like different, like your opposite sex? How do you do that? Because you're a couple, you've been together, you're comfortable. Has it ever been an issue? Has it even brought up? Has it even been a thought? Or is it like, or how do you deal with that? Because I mean, even with me, I'm just saying. Let me just use an example to make you guys comfortable. I mean, my girl's not even into it. My girl's just like, she might see me in a music video. She'd be like, yeah, it's a dope music video. I mean, you was with those girls a little bit. You know what I mean? It could just be little things. You're like, I'm like, hey, it's a vision. I'm an artist.
No,
please.
So
enjoy the day.
So,
what time you be back? Wait.
So no, the way we handle it is pretty much like that. Like, we're super comfortable with each other. We know the other is not, going to do anything. But it's more of a, shoot, at this time, shouldn't you be leaving? Because I need starfish. Like, I need to go to bed. I need my time.
Yeah, we've gotten to a place where we love and enjoy each other to the point where I need you to leave. I love and enjoy your company so much, I need you to go. Away.
But it's never the topic of conversation of, what was you shooting? Or,
who is that?
I'm like, man, I should have went to that shoot. She's hella cute. Right?
Okay, see, that's.
But then it's also like a, hey, I'm gonna need you to come with me to the shoot because they might need their nails done or they might need to get touched.
That's what I was looking to, like you like the way that combo and everything. But going into also that, is it a sense of like maybe in the thought of like. I mean, also, you like the separation to, build the fondness and also, but is it so much like, oh man, this is my partner and that outweighs some of those, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we've been through a lot. We've moved across the country together, moved separately, like, we've done a lot to get to where we are today. We've fallen on and bumped our heads before together. So at this point, it's
like, bring it on, nigga.
Right. It's not a whole lot, or it's not really any one person that I can look at and be like, oh my gosh, she's really beautiful. I hope Hennessy. Please take him. You will bring him back, and his plate will be right here.
But also, it's
I like that.
It's I'm always bringing my clients to her. I always, when I introduce myself, oh yeah, my wife does nails, so everyone got hands and feet. Everyone's nails are gonna grow, like their hair is gonna grow.
And it's vice versa as well. We literally set up the studio where if I have a client, because at this moment I bring in most of the foot traffic. I have the most steady clientele. You have to go through Hennessy's photography studio to get to my nail stuff. On purpose.
Yeah, for sure. Oh shit, bitch! When we get done, can we?
Christmas is coming up.
Is it a couple? I can throw a couple 20s for some gram pics.
So when we throw promotions, it's always.
I can really see a woman walking through there like, hey. like she's coming up with the ideas. Like, bitch, I'm putting the idea in your head right now.
Literally.
So like our promotions will complement each other.
You said what?
Our promotions will complement each other. So like if you do a section with me, 20% off in your next nail set because
Yeah, for sure. For the photos,
right.
Yeah,
you don't want to have photos with you looking
especially
all
if you're doing something so individual for them. You know what I mean, to capture it, and then also, and if anything, you're just getting promoted yourself again.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Every model that he does, for the most.
Man, I feel like this is all her idea. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
If we're being honest,
she just mind tricked me. She was I was like, yeah, you're right. That is a good idea.
if we're being honest, no, he's the one that actually pushed me into doing nails.
Yeah.
So I started just as a pandemic baby, doing my own thing. My mom got me like one of them Amazon kits or whatever, and I would spend like hours on a Saturday just giving myself a new set, and then I would be like, hey, best friend, I'll call my friend, hey, can I borrow your hands? And then I would spend hours doing hers. When we moved out here to California, he literally was like, so I looked online, you got 2 options, is this school and this school, pick one because you're going to it.
That's what's up.
Literally. And then as soon as I got out of school, he was like, all right, so I looked at some studio spaces, we got this one, we got appointments to go to them, let's go see which one you like.
Is it? I mean, I know you're saying it because he's doing it. So you're saying you're trying to show that he's being direct with you. But is he also being like? Is his also the way he says the message too, or you guys just have a certain understanding? You can talk to each other anyway, or what?
Yeah, we're very lovingly direct with each other.
Yeah.
It's not no secrets. It's no pussyfooting around over here.
Yeah.
For the most part, we tell each other how we feel, whether it hurts each other's feelings or not.
Yeah.
But we've gotten to that place.
Yeah.
Hasn't always been that way.
To go. But, hey, babe. We got a ways to go there.
We've gotten there, and it's not perfect all the time.
Yeah.
But we've been through premarital counseling. We need to go back and do some postmarital counseling, but
also I think it's more of a matter of fact of you're passionate about this. I don't want you to let off on that gas. Like here's that next push you're gonna need. So where you want to go? All right, cool. Let's go. You're done with this? All right. Let's not have a year or 6 month gap in between you not having nothing to do.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the next phase. All right. So now you're here. You need a bigger space. All right, cool. That's gonna be your next step.
Yeah.
So it's just me trying to be supportive.
Yeah.
Doing my role.
Absolutely.
No, yeah, definitely.
The most supportive person I have in my corner. If I need a top coat, well, where's the nail supply store? Let's go. And then when we get there, he's like, all right, these bottles is $9 a piece.
Damn, you niggas looking up prices and shit.
Then I could get you, by the end of the year, you could have all the colors. I just buy 2 that's him.
Oh, man. Babe, I'm sorry, man. I ain't doing my part, babe. I ain't doing my part. I'm sorry, man.
Literally the reason why I had to come at this time was because he was building my pedicure pedestal.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't need to be Kobe. I got the Shaq.
Yeah.
I don't need to be Dennis Rodman,
Yeah.
I gotta be Phil.
Yeah.
So,
and being creative has always been a part of our relationship. He's always been a photographer. Nails is a relatively new thing within the last 3 to 5 years of our relationship. But even before that, being an athlete when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And
What'd you play?
I went to Franklin, graduated. I did track and basketball. Mostly was great at track until I tore my meniscus in the back of my knees.
Damn.
Yeah. But I did long jump, triple jump, high jump, and the 4x4.
Well, that's how you fuck up your knees right there.
Yep. Sure did.
That sounds like the remedy.
Cartilage. At one point, I don't know if
It's funny now, It's then you're like, my whole dreams, my life. I had gone.
So my junior year.
This was my way out.
Man, my junior year, I was actually on track to be very great, especially in the triple jump. That was my gig right there.
Yeah.
I got all the way up to masters, and I was 2 places off of going to state.
Yeah.
And so then I did summer track, and I did really great in that. And then going into my senior year and doing basketball.
Yeah.
Just wasn't the same. And then in between basketball season and track season, I finally went to the doctor and did all the things, and they was like, hey, so you had tore your meniscus.
Yeah.
It's healed now, but you need physical therapy because it didn't heal right.
Yeah, you just went through it. Too tough for your own good.
Yeah, I just kind of thugged through it, knowing good and well my leg was hurting.
Yeah.
Didn't say nothing until it was...
That's a big deal. What kids don't do. They don't think they just think like, oh, well, I can walk, and I'm like, yeah, bro, but there's way more. Your body's way more complicated than that.
Yeah. So then when my senior year came around again, and it was time to be a beast because I was my junior year, I couldn't even run around the track. Yeah. I was performing worse than I did my freshman year of high school. Yeah. It was all bad news. Yeah. I tried to do a little bit at Delta, but it didn't.
So was that hard? Just like especially at that young of an age, like just like trying to like get back into regular life when your life was all sports for a while. You're like, I gotta be a regular person because you probably didn't feel like a regular person doing all those awesome things.
2 days.
But also, her basketball team wasn't.
We're not talking about basketball. We're talking about track.
We're talking about track. She said, "Fucking almost went to state thing or whatever."
Yeah, we're talking about basketball.
Well, because he's like, I mean, I know I was using that Shaq and Kobe analogy, but she ain't got no skills, my dog.
I'm not saying that I was great.
It's just the way he said it. He's just like, hey, I mean, I know you're talking about the team, dog.
I'm saying everybody has a blessing in basketball, just maybe wasn't my complete blessing.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, on the teams. Yeah, he's going to the teams. Yeah. She was on the team, but
Look, I'm not talking about that. That was at this point almost 10 years ago, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. But you said you was making unnecessary rebounds because they was just no good.
You got 50 points.
Fun times high school. But
that is a lot more funnier than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be more serious. Thanks, guy. But I saw the Rick and Morty socks, nigga. Tie-dye Crocs.
My mom got those for him yesterday.
Oh, word?
She was like, I don't know who these are, but I've seen it before, so I got it.
My dad does the same thing. He saw me wear a couple Rick and Morty shit, and he sees it everywhere, and he's like, well, this nigga likes it. And then I watch it.
I don't know who these two people are, but I've seen you see them before. So.
Man, I watched Rick and Morty and Bob's Burgers heavily, so anything she sees of that, she gets.
My sister's more of a Bob's Burger person.
I love it.
That's my shit.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers is cool. You watched the movie?
Yes.
Absolutely.
When it first came out.
We was in the theaters opening weekend.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
What I sure saw.
Y'all like any other animes or anything? Like any like cartoons or like I like Minions, but I also like Simpsons. I like motherfucking you like any like Japanese or like any Asian like type shit like Dragon Ball Z or anything.
Well, yeah, Dragon Ball Z, but I haven't seen the new ones.
Yeah. I seen me and my sister like how y'all are with Bob's Burgers. Me and my sister with Dragon Ball Z movie, any drop, watch that shit.
I haven't seen a new one that dropped.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z lost me when they tried to convince me that a 42-minute fight lasted 30-minute episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, but what was really worse is One Piece. Like One Piece is like a whole season of just one fight.
Yeah. Oh my bad, I heard something far away. I got you guys don't even know. Sometimes I'm hearing the air conditioner in my ears right now. What was I gonna say? In the new movies for Dragon Ball Z though, like when you do the movies, those episodes, it's more of like those 6 episodes all in the movie, so they cut all the middle stuff in between.
All the bullshit.
And then now in the new one, the animation they did is like totally different. Is like it's almost like the video game, so it's kind of like cool how it moves. It looks kind of weird because it's fucking with your mind.
I mean, I heard Gohan goes off, but then I also heard that if you read the books, Frieza got a new form.
Well, I think Frieza has a new form, but he's got like a god Frieza. Is that what you're talking about? The
Frieza Black.
Didn't they cut him in half?
Yeah, you way behind.
So he got Frieza Black.
This nigga came back like twice, nigga. You didn't even see Trunks. This nigga Trunks, my favorite character, sliced the Frieza with the robot Frieza.
Yeah. So now Frieza went gold, and then he goes Frieza Black.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm waiting to see that one.
That was the next one after, because they were after. It's pretty much like. Oh man, this is pretty much the new movie. Just set up all like it's almost like they're starting from the beginning again with that new movie because like Gohan's daughter, bro, she the one, she the next one. Yeah, Gohan's daughter is about to be fucking niggas up, bro.
I need to watch it, but I'm scared. That if it's not the hype that it's supposed to be.
Bro, it is. To me, I thought it was fucking great. I know some people wasn't fucking with it, but I thought it like for what I wanted and got out of it, I thought it was dope.
So is it still gonna be Dragon Ball Super or is it gonna be something different?
I don't even know. They even brought it up at the beginning.
Because they have a Dragon Ball Super, then they have like a Dragon Ball Super Heroes. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
No,
This
that was
YouTube
that was the planet thing, right?
See,
She's bored, bro. Let's just move.
she's in the conversation. She's like, yeah.
Yeah, dog. Chaz Gambino. So anyway. I did not know Chaz. Have you watched the show Atlanta?
Yes.
For the most part.
She has not.
What do you fucking like or do?
I'm very.
This.
Besides the nails, like what form of entertainment do you
All
absorb?
she do is podcast.
What
I listen to a
podcast?
lot. So my favorite podcast is The Read.
Wait, damn, 3, yeah.
What's the read? Oh damn! I should have relationship questions and shit ready.
So the read is
Yeah, please tell me because you know.
The read is this guy and this dude from New York, and they talk about like everyday real life shit. And
Male and female.
that's what I said. This guy and this girl.
That's not okay.
Okay.
But yeah, they are from New York. They do like hip hop, pop culture, and they're very funny. And they do listener letters, and then they like to read whatever's going on that week that is on their spirit. But that's my favorite one. I listen to a couple other ones. Most of the ones that I listen to are based in New York, and they're kind of all friends outside of their individual podcasts.
Yeah.
So I listen to a lot of that.
What network are they under?
Loudspeaker.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I'll be able to find that channel, right? And they'll be under that umbrella.
Yep,
Okay.
Loudspeaker, and then I also listen to some stuff that's on Black Effect podcast.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the same type of like a different umbrella.
Yeah.
Black Effect. Yeah, I listen to some of those. I listen to Brilliant Idiots. You listen to that one?
Absolutely.
That's my shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I've been falling off the last couple months.
Is that with the machine?
No,
right,
that's
cool.
2 Birds, 1 Cave.
Dog, you watched that one?
Absolutely.
That's my shit, nigga. Oh, okay, I'll fuck with you. All right, you don't watch 2 Birds, 1 Cave, bro. That shit is fire, bro.
Ridiculous.
It's hard
but
sometimes.
he likes Bert though. That's why I was like, you should listen to
Bert, I mean, because I know Bert's probably like, oh, I don't want to offend black people. And I'm like, bro, Bert, a lot of black people fuck with you, dog. Like, because my dad, you know, he's very critical on white comedians. I'm like, yo, watch this.
They're not funny.
Yeah, I mean, they're just not relatable. I would say that. Because I like some white comedians.
Andrew's good.
Bill Burr's
Andrew
good.
Schultz.
I like Andrew Schultz, Bill Burr. I like them. But my dad. So every time we watch a white comedian who I kind of enjoy it, my dad's just like, this is fuck shit.
They have an awkward silence when
and there's more self-deprivation in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then so my dad watches fucking The Machine, Burt Kreischer, his new one,
Open Mouth Cackle,
or Hello Big Boy. He's like, hey, I fuck with dude. I'm like, nigga, you got my dad to fuck with you on one time watch through. It's not like he wants I love Neil Brennan. I love Neil Brennan.
He's a different white comedian because he talks about his kids a lot and they're so fucking funny.
Yeah. See,
Island, George.
the family. Yeah. So
he talks about more family stuff than everyone else.
Yeah. Nah, I fuck with that. Man, 2 people. I need more time, nigga. All right, we'll go a little bit more. What kind of podcast you watch? You even fuck with podcasts?
Yeah, no.
Why are you here? No,
That's fine. That's why when he was like, "Hey, babe, so I got us booked on a podcast," I'm like, "You did?"
You don't even know what that is.
And then I was like, "Well, we've never done that before. What are we gonna talk about?" I don't know. We're just gonna show up. I said, "So we don't have an outline. We don't have questions."
I asked him.
My girl asked me that this morning. We went to eat breakfast, and she's watched me on and off before we got together. And then now that she's with me, she watches. That's why I always make jokes. I know she's watching. And she asked me like, "So you ever like do an outline or do?" I'm like, "Yeah, I actually have." And then it gets clunky because I don't have another person watching this stuff, so it gets clunky with me like not creating a regular conversation because I'm focused on going like, all right, so my note, like, when can I jump in? I gotta just have it internally. So then it's like, okay, yeah, so just write it down and put it to the side and keep it in mind, right? The people move around so much sometimes when I'm booking a lot of these, where like I know I could write it down, but when someone falls out and I spent 30 minutes on writing some shit, and then I'm like,
that was weird towards them.
I'm like,
yeah.
Now I'm just even more mad. So it's just like, and even if they're like, hey, yo, I need a babysitter, and I'm like, I know, I understand, that's cool, but nigga, my Thursday's fucked up now. Like, you know? You get what I'm saying? I understand. I'm not even mad at you. I'm just mad at the situation we're in. But you know, I could have fucking been disc golfing, nigga, or fucking, you know, I could have fucking went out of town off-roading, but now I'm fucking stuck here because I can't leave now. You know,
questions I can't use.
Yeah, with questions I can't use. Just looking in, and now you want to book 2 months out, and I'm like, fuck, are these questions even relevant? You know what I mean? So, and she kind of understood that too, because I was just like, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so I think like, especially when I get in the groove, I think you guys got lucky too, because I just got done with one, and I've been like going from week to week. Once I get in the groove and keep it in mind, it's not like I was totally blanked out. You think like I just made up that fucking working with different sexes fucking thing right on the spot? No, I thought about it.
Did you?
I thought that would be a dynamic to go
I'm sure
into.
she's proud.
I guess. I don't know. I don't even know. So like with me personally, especially as I grow older and stuff, and being within a relationship, that's why I asked a lot of those relationship questions too, because I'm like, we got a long way to go.
Us too.
Yeah, everybody does.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Oh,
Man, fuck. Well, I was trying to I made a joke and I forgot what I was going to. What was I going to? Learning about myself. So going into being in a relationship, learning about myself. I don't ever really care about my happiness. Like, you know what I mean? I just kind of do things like, no matter what, this is what it is. I don't give a fuck if I'm happy. It usually gets done. I guess I don't have too crazy of goals or accomplishments that I want to get done because they're able to be done, not accounting on my happiness. You know, obviously I take breaks or whatever. And,
you see, he takes breaks.
I do too.
sometimes, but not, you can't, I don't know.
Don't sit up here and lie.
Between 12 and 6, I'm asleep.
Yeah, see.
Breaks.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I can go super hard like that just so many times in a row. But learning about myself, I have to, like, now that I'm getting older now, I realize I take those days off or those breaks because, like, the stress and pressure on my body, when I break down where I can't do it.
He takes a day off.
12 and 6.
Hey, everybody does their own thing. Because honestly, if I worked less at it, like, every day, I think I could handle it. But sometimes I just go so hard for the time I have. I just go so hard. You know what I mean?
You just pass so much on your plate that you just like, man.
Yeah, you're just like, as you're working, you think you're getting more done, but then it's creating more ideas. And you're thinking,
I'll be in the same place.
You'd be like, yeah, what the fuck? Like even like get it. Finally, I got my M1 Studio computer, Apple. But anyway, they helped me like process, you know. But I had to start learning about computers, you know what I mean? And I had to take a fucking weekend to learn about computers. Like,
you had to go to YouTube.
Nigga, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And it's just like that time ends up building on and piling on. And instead of stressing myself out or just putting myself through hell to figure it out, sometimes I realize, like, okay, do a little bit at a time throughout the week, or just put a certain time, and then do it. Don't just force it all the time. So, you know, it helps you, you become, and that's why I think people who work at their goals and start succeeding more, and they see the benefit because, you know, you're starting to adapt a routine and a fucking ethic into things, and you're able to, that's why I'm saying, like, so the way I work now, I'm able to keep it stable. You know, I'm not overwearing myself out where I can go week to week. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to find.
But even when you take breaks, like I'll find myself taking a break and I'll end up in a store and I'm just like, oh shit.
But also, what's a break? We gotta define a break.
Like I'll go a week without shooting or without like touching my computer, going editing, and I'll just go into a store and be like, damn, I can use this for a shoot, and then my mind will just go back into work mode. I'm just fuck.
Yeah, see, I don't think that's too terrible though. You know what I mean? Because like when I take let's go working out. That's an easy one. You know, for me. Even for my off day, I might go run a mile, or might go play disc golf, you know. But that's an off day. From physically, I walked for fucking like 4 miles. You know what I mean? It's kind of something similar. Like if you're just thinking about work, I mean, I know you got to turn that part of your brain off sometimes.
Yeah, like,
but
I'll bring my camera with me.
Stimulating.
Like I bring my camera with me everywhere I go most of the time.
You should though. You never know.
Right.
But watch when the UFOs come. You go be like, oh, see, babe, I told you wanted me to take a break.
His camera, his wife. Like,
hey, that's the life you chose, homie. Like
what if we on a break and we in the woods and then Bigfoot come? He's like, nah, fam, no picture. I'm like, you right. Here's the camera and walk away. That's a break. Like,
Yeah, come on,
Okay.
but no, like I catch myself, you know,
Whatever you
just
say.
chilling, not, you know, trying not to focus on work, but while also always keeping in my mind that if I go out somewhere, I need to bring my camera because you never know who you might see. What
Opportunity, bro.
Right, like
opportunity is fucking luck is when my bad. Okay. Luck is preparation when preparation meets opportunity, bro.
And that's why I talk to everyone I interact with for at least 5 to 10 minutes. I talk to everyone.
That's how you got here today.
Right. So it was like if I wouldn't have stopped you that day and like just learned about you, I was like, shit. Well, I know I'm gonna need him in the future. I know I'm gonna do something with him in the future.
Yeah.
Boom. Let me just, you know, build this relationship now so that it's easier in the future. So I try to talk to as many people as I can, and with my name being Hennessy,
You'll remember it.
right? You're gonna remember that subconsciously, even walking to the liquor store. Oh man, I did be sworn name in there.
Oh, that nigga! I should get some photos.
Right.
Drunk as fuck. Thinking about it.
So it's like you never just know who you.
Yeah. No, that's literally why. Oh wait, what's today? Oh damn! I just remember I'm going. So like that's why I go to like events like I just interviewed Darian Fields. Even though I did a podcast with him and everything, he has his album released. That's why I try to help him promote with doing this podcast, right? I'm gonna go, even though I already did a podcast with him, I'm gonna go maybe get a little bit of footage of him performing I could put out, or maybe on the next time. And also, when I'm there, I might run into like-minded people in order to do something else. You know what I mean? So, I mean, but I can also get you when you're like, we're just trying to go to the grocery store, nigga. You ain't taking photos of bread right now. I get what you're saying too. I'm also.
And I'm the most introverted person you will ever meet.
Yeah.
I stay to myself, my desk, and my AirPods.
Yeah. I mean,
This dude wanna go
I know how I knew
people.
that. You don't know who Childish Gambino is.
I didn't say I didn't know. I said I never heard that song before. And that's not to say that I never heard it. It just didn't register.
Like I get out and I talk to people.
Yeah.
No matter who they are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm ready to go.
I think I'm the very duality of you guys because like it just depends on what mode I am. Because like people will see me at events and like, damn, like a nigga, you have a podcast and you didn't talk to nobody here today. And I'm like, yeah, because sometimes I'm just like, you know what I mean? Because people expect me to perform for them, like make me laugh, clown. You know what I mean? Like so I'm just like I don't want, or at least maybe I think it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I gotta get this conversation and make a joke for this motherfucker, so that I know they can like me, and I just don't like myself. And those.
Who you preaching to? Like,
See, I'm just letting you know, like some of those thoughts come to my mind too. I'm just chilling, bro. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's some days I'm just, you know, I can be at an event and I'm just chilling, but I can't walk past someone and just not.
Yeah.
Like,
She's like, I can every time.
Absolutely, every day.
Like, and not want to know their stories. Like,
really?
so, like,
if you walk down the street with my girl's the same way. There's a puppy in the car. Fuck that puppy, nigga. I'm out.
I want to read a story, I'll read a book.
Yeah,
especially when I'm at an event, like, when we was at that car event, I talked to everyone about their fucking car. Like, no matter what kind of car it was, I was like, what's your car's name? Like, what speakers are in your car? Like, I want to know. Like, why did you choose red?
Yeah, damn.
Why you step this
He
car?
left me at home on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Lie.
I have a good time everywhere I go. Like, I'm gonna make the most of it.
That's dope. I think you guys are beautiful, bro. At first, when you first like, oh, my girl's coming, like, all right, like, I don't know, but I'm like, I'm so happy you guys did this.
But he just saying to me, we going on the podcast. All right.
Hey. No, but I love it. That's the type of mentality and like that's how dope things happen and come about. I'm hella happy with this podcast and shit. I'm not saying it's over right now. I'm just saying.
Right. It's cool if you want to leave. That's fine. Just sit back in.
It's okay if you want to go home. All right.
But nah, yeah, this is just gonna be like the first of many things that, you know, I want to do.
Oh, for sure. I mean, when's your guys' grand opening?
October 30th, the day before Halloween.
Is that so? That's Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So the goal is, we just want to get people out.
Mm-hmm.
In general, 1 person, 10 people, 100 people.
Just for
doesn't
people to
matter.
see the space, kind
Absolutely.
of an idea, and be like,
Just to know we're in the community.
Yeah.
Other
So is
artists.
it like you gonna have costumes and shit or what?
So
what kind of grand opening?
I was gonna get into it. So it's gonna be a Halloween party, but from 12 to 7. We're gonna be the artists are gonna be dressed up as who they want to be. We're gonna be giving out candy to
Candy bags,
kids because Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
If you come, so we're gonna be doing raffles. Because we're also working with House of Ice Cream, which is 2 blocks from us.
Okay, for sure.
We're going to be purchasing pies to give away to maybe like the first 10 people, just an example.
Yeah.
And they also make these mason jars ice cream too.
Yeah.
Freaking amazing.
Yeah.
The banana pudding.
Yeah.
So we're going to have those for people.
Banana pudding.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I got you one then.
I'ma pull up, bro.
Pull up, I got you one.
If it's a Sunday, I got you. 12 to 7.
I got you.
I gotta watch football though, so I'll be there like 2, 3. Like
That's
3,
fine.
3.
We'll be there.
I got a TV. I can put football on.
Oh, okay. I'll pull up there. Yeah.
So we're gonna have that. Also, if you come, you may get a 10% off coupon for nails. Maybe you get a 10% off for photography.
I need both.
So
We don't stack coupons over here.
No, I'm saying, I ain't trying to get on the free nigga. I'm out there to support, bro.
but no, we.
I'm gonna have a fucking ice cream right here. I'm gonna be like, take a picture of me, nigga, give me my ice cream, my feet.
but definitely, we're gonna have surprises for guests. We're gonna have food.
Yep.
Okay.
So House of Ice Cream does make food too.
Yeah,
So we're gonna have chicken tenders and fries.
Do you guys have any like what's the certain type of artists or like people who are coming for sure right now? You have
just the people in the space right now. So
Who
the
are
crochet
they?
artist,
Okay.
which
Yep,
is
the Bird's Cage.
Mm-hmm.
She does all kind of cool home decor as well as like clothing, sweaters, scarves, hats, all kind of stuff. Super dope artist. And then we also have an up and comer, Birdzilla.
So she made the SpongeBob sweater. Patrick, Plankton. It's splattered on the back, and then the chum bucket's on the front. So that's what she does.
Oh, it is the chum bucket. Oh, I didn't see it at first, bro.
And then we'll have Birdzilla there.
Oh, when you zoom in, you can see the hand and shit. Oh, that's
all
what's
handmade
up.
crochet.
Damn, I even looked at this fucking photo and everything, and I didn't even notice that shit.
So yeah, it's gonna be everyone from the space is gonna be there, and then
So sure you'll have some of those pieces like on display and shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so not
Yep.
just
And then we
one,
have
but like out there, like
our newest partner, Birdzilla. They do custom rugs, rug tuffing. So they're
what kind of rugs and shit?
they're
kind you
fresh,
want.
upcoming. So
Yeah.
they're still putting
Some shit
starting
together.
up, putting some stuff together.
Y'all got a few weeks left.
Absolutely. And then of course Kol Adele Nails and
Yeah.
Hennessy Williams Photography.
Okay,
So those are
for sure.
our 4 core, and we're just
And so
grand
they're
opening.
and so they're gonna be trying to promote and bring people to that they know from
Absolutely.
their space. For
Yeah.
sure. If you want to meet some more crocheters, some more rug people,
Yep.
yeah,
That's
Definitely come out.
hell yeah.
And then this is just the first of many events that we'll do. We'll probably end up doing something for Christmas and some other holidays. So 2023 is going to be real good for us. But, first leg forward is the grand opening.
Yeah. So I feel that. It's a good time too. Down holidays, you can kind of. It's easy to theme on like type of things to show, and like especially like I'm sure like with you with photos, right? In this time of year, is it kind of like do people ask like for like Christmas photos or like Thanksgiving type shit or whatever?
They asked for Thanksgiving photos, which is weird.
Why? You didn't think that would be popular, or is it just weird in
I
general?
didn't think it'd be popular.
Yeah.
But again, it's pretty much Halloween and Thanksgiving is pretty much fall. So
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
But it's weird when they want Thanksgiving photos. Like, what do I put in there? Just leaves. All right, cool.
Leaves is easy,
But then
you're like, yo, we gotta go find these turkeys, homie.
Right. But then I got Christmas, so I'm going to have a Christmas tree. I'm going to build a set for that and for people to come, and then for our Christmas our Christmas event.
You take a lot of pictures of babies?
No.
No,
Not as much. He used to, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Christmas, but I'm just thinking like, damn, I would work so hard to work with a baby, bro. You don't do the babies, huh?
I do. I love taking pictures of the
You like kids, but not babies. Like it's harder or what?
babies are actually easier.
Okay.
Because you pose them, they're not gonna just up and walk away. Like I've had kids come to me, I'm like, ooh, can I see? That's good. We're done. I'm out. bro, this only was the first photo. Like, sit your ass back down there. Like, no.
Yeah.
They like pat me on the toe, like, thank you, and walk away. Like, did I just get sunned? Like,
by a sudden?
Right, like, okay, thank you. You liked it, but can we finish? Like, no.
No, we're done. No. They just want to do their own thing. They're off, and you got to play mental warfare to get them back into it.
So, but yeah, I love taking pictures of kids because they're so creative too. Like, they're the most creative. They'll just sit there with a balloon or their favorite toy and just start playing. And they're not thinking about posing like an adult would be. They're like, this is the right. I'm like, nah, they just enjoying their time.
Yeah, like an insecure woman. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make comedy. I don't mean it.
It's not the women. It'd be the man.
Oh, really? Oh shit! No, because I've even worked with some women who, like, you know, once they're there, this is like, oh, you're supposed to be.
Once the woman gets into it, like, they're super.
So what about men? Well, I mean, so like when you take photos of guys, usually is it like for a business or something? Because I can see like a business dude like, oh, I need a good photo or whatever, and then he doesn't know what to do. But it's like as an art, are you talking about like artists? Like
I've taken pictures of artists, and then I've also taken pictures of bodybuilders.
Oh,
they're the best.
Nigga, that's what I'm about to say, bro. Right. Maybe that's their whole thing. Their whole shtick is posing.
Right, it's posed, but then like they're fucking funny. Yeah, they're hilarious.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, you got these fucking muscles. Come move this for me. Help me out. And then they're like, all right, cool. I'm posed like this. I'm like, like I'm strong too.
Yeah.
Ouch. And like, you good, bro? I'm like, nah. But nah, they're super creative. I've met a few out here too in Stockton.
That's what's up. Anything else, bro? Cal? My bad.
No, just follow us on all social media. It's Kol Adele Nails on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I also have an Etsy page. The studio has an Etsy page, so YBS Studios. As of right now, it does have a lot of my custom press-ons on it, but in the future it'll have the rugs on there, more crochet artwork on there, and then whoever else we end up inviting into the space to produce products will end up on our Etsy page as well to sell.
Man, I'm not even gonna lie, I hope that person with the rug person flame, bro. I'm trying to get a rug, bro. You see, I'm trying to get a new rug.
Look, I've seen them draw and they're fire. So I'm just waiting for that drawing to translate. Yep, absolutely. So I got amazing high hopes. I know it's going to be killer because I've seen all kind of artwork from that person that's not rugs. And so this is their first time stepping in a more physical medium and having their own creative space. So I just can't wait for them to just really start firing off on all snaps. Just dope.
Other than me, you know, please follow me on Instagram, Hennessy Williams Photo. Check out my website, you know, same, HennessyWilliamsPhoto.com. And yeah, just be looking out for more and really appreciate you for having me.
Bro, this was great. I had hella fun, bro. I was just like, man, okay, I gotta get. And it wasn't even like anything on y'all. I just got done with another one earlier, worked out earlier. So I'm like, all right, Mike, get ready for this. Y'all made it super easy, got me all entertained. I'm up, down, and shit, bro. I might even do a song while I edit this shit. So yeah, bro, I just want to say thank y'all. And on that note, bow.
Thank you.
Dude, yeah, you don't even know how I'm gonna cut that.